We all knew how important it was that it come into public ownership. At the end of 1989, more negotiations, and this time we were successful and we bought it. And I'll give you a little background on the finances, how the land was actually bought. The Committee of Management, there's two structures. There's the Committee of Management of Hanging Rock and the Shire of Newman Wood End. The Committee of Management of Hanging Rock did not have the power to borrow money. We had to borrow money to pay for the land, so the council borrowed money on behalf of the Committee of Management. We paid a deposit of $25,000, which came out of the Hanging Rock Reserve funds. That left $250,000 to borrow. The council borrowed it on behalf of the Committee of Management. The loan was repaid from entrance fees to the Rock, exclusively. We instituted a $2 levy for vehicles coming into the Rock, and that paid for the land, $250,000. So the community owns the land. Just think about that. Now, the reasons that the council wanted to buy the land and the community wanted us to buy the land were quite a few, but a couple. The Rock is, or was and is, under a lot of pressure, less now because of the acquisition of that land, and we needed to protect it. Purchasing that land gave us 23 hectares of buffer so that people could have their picnics or engage in activities, kick the footy or whatever over there, and not always in the precinct of the Rock. So it took a lot of pressure off the Rock. We also wanted to have an area that we could revegetate, so to attract and retain more native fauna and more native birds. We also saw that there was a need to preclude development around the Rock, and we thought that purchasing the Rock would stop that. And so what an irony it is that the current council wants to develop that area that we bought, that we thought would not be developed. We didn't want it to get into the hands of private developers, because then it would be under threat to be subdivided. And I don't know what they're thinking. The view of the Rock from the east, from the northeast, from the southeast, and to the Rock from those directions is just stunning. Just stunning. And to have a blight of ugly buildings that you would either look down on or look at as you look towards the Rock just amazes me. Anyway, the whole council actually was passionate about the Rock, and we saw the need to do something to further protect it. We thought that by purchasing it we were actually giving it some safekeeping, but we saw the need to do more. So the following year we nominated the reserve plus the East Paddock to the Register of the National Estate, and it was accepted. The nomination was accepted. A year or so later, we drew up, or had drawn up, a comprehensive management plan for the Rock and the East Paddock. That was completed and published in 1993. And if you haven't seen it, try to get your hands on a copy, because it is a really wonderful document. The current council seems to ignore it. Not much that the plan recommended has ever been done, but it was done in 1993, so over 20 years ago. That, I guess, is about all I've got to say, but I urge you, if you're angry about this proposed development, maintain your rage. Really maintain it. Lobby your councillors, write to the newspapers, get on radio, whatever it takes, because this plan, this development has to be stopped. There's been no consultation or no meaningful consultation with the community. You've had no input whatsoever. It must be stopped, in my view, and hopefully it will be. Thank you.